see. I'm sorry. That's good. Jesus Christ. All right. Tornado garden. Yeah, my voice is pretty raspy. I've had a cold for ages. Yeah. That was more smoothie than I wanted. I am doing some file work and cleanup on these Thor's Hammer pendants. I've got another like 8 of them over here to work on. So it's going to take a while. But I forged these all yesterday, partly on live stream. And that took a while. But I'm looking to do like at least 25 of these for an art show or a craft fair that I'm going to in a couple of weeks. And I really want to make some money there so that I can... I do have a bench grinder, but I'm doing it this way both because it's a little bit more enjoyable, I have more control, and it doesn't deafen you guys. So, yeah. And I can hear myself think. to make saxophone repair tools in my garage. That's unique. I will keep up the grind. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I just haven't gotten around to it. I should probably do that at some point. But, yeah. Tornado, if you don't mind, what all goes into making saxophone repair tools? I've never heard of anyone doing that. So, like, I don't really know how one would go about that. Essentially pliers for gripping around brass knobs. Oh, wow. That's cool. So basically just like custom pliers for a job that pliers didn't exist for. Now they're made on a CNC machine. That's really cool, Tornado. Joseph, I am doing file work on Thor's hammer pendants. And I've got a whole heap of them to do. So we'll be here a little bit. Hopefully I can get them all done tonight, but I'm not too hopeful. All right. Mjolnir, yep. Yeah, I'm aiming for 25. And then for the craft show, I've also got these are going to be Damascus armbands. And then I've got 2 of these Fileworks that I forged today. This one's finished. Yeah, I'm a blacksmith, Joseph. So that's what I do on my channel. I do mostly more knife making than blacksmithing, but I have a few videos on there that are pretty blacksmithy. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. They're working okay as is. Thank you for the advice, though. Tries my hand at knife making. Couple old files onto skinning knives. That works. 1095. 1095 is it's good steel. It'll make good knives, but to really get like a good heat treat on it, you need a soak time. So it's not too great for beginners. But if you're making knives, then you're making knives, and files can do very well. Never been great with more of a carpentry guy. Carpentry is cool. I don't do woodworking really. Most I do is like cutting handle blocks out of firewood and stuff. But yeah, carpentry is cool. Man of many anvils. I have 2. One of them is a railroad track anvil, and one of them is right over there. Right there. That's my anvil. It's the Doyle anvil from Harbor Freight, and it works pretty well. It's not like incredible or anything, but it's one of the most cost-effective anvils for beginners. Ever make my own axe handles? I have not. Mostly because I don't have firewood that long, and any that I do have has got like all cracks running up and down it. I do have a couple of axes that I need to restore. Let's see. Yeah, right there. That's one. And then there's another couple on the floor that are just axe heads. So that'll be interesting. I'll have to maybe buy axe handles. Let's see. I rehandled a sledgehammer. I don't think I did a video on it, but it was just like the family sledgehammer, you know. And the old handle had broken or was very near to breaking, so it needed a new handle, and I can do that. We just bought one from the hardware store. Fitted many axe heads to ash and hickory handles. Yeah, that works. Ash and hickory is great. What's wrong with it that it needs to be restored? I'll just get it. I'll show you. pretty good, right? No. It definitely needs to be restored. And the head's all chewed up and handle's way down in there. And it's just been badly misused. So there, like, the handle should come out to like here, and it doesn't. Yeah, it definitely needs restored. Yeah, it needs restored. Being consistently for many hours of usage, just chewed away at that like that. Like, even if it's like a crappy store-bought handle, like, they still last a little bit. So I'm really not sure how it ended up that way. 3 anvils, including a tiny jewelry one. That's cool. Anvils are great. I'd probably have more, but I have money problems. So, lack of money. It would definitely be nice to have a bigger anvil, just for my main forging anvil. Like, I can forge, like, all the way up there's swords on it just fine. But bigger is better, you know? Need to get an anvil to make a leaf spring for the handguard of an old Belgian shotgun. That's cool. Making leaf springs? No. I've made lots of knives out of leaf springs, but I've never made a leaf spring. There's probably something on YouTube about it. And also, if you look up restorations of post vices, like blacksmith post vices, then a lot of times that'll include making a leaf spring, because those, like, part of the way the post vice works is like it includes a leaf spring. I don't have one, so I can't really demonstrate, but you can try that. Or you can just, look up making leaf spring for Belgian shotgun restoration, and there's probably a video on it somewhere. What sort of steel? I'd probably use spring steel, just 5160. Heck, take a leaf spring off a car or something and make yourself a smaller leaf spring out of it. there's one. I got it all cleaned up, filed, broke the edges, and now it goes in the done pile, and we get a new rough one. Two videos and 318 subs. Keep grinding, sir. Thank you. Thank you. It's been, Jesus, it's been over a year now. And, yeah, I'm planning on doing a lot more. I should really be making more content. I've got a video that's pretty much fully edited. I just need to do like a voiceover on it, and then that'll be done. And I've been sitting on it for like a month, just not doing it. So that'll be a great video that does well, I hope. And then the live streams as well have been doing surprisingly well, considering how small my audience is. I'm very impressed with how well these are doing. I was not expecting it to be this good. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Let's Googling some 5160 blanks online. I'll buy a small plate for the spring. Yeah, that'll work great. 5160 is good steel. It holds an edge really well. And it gets real hard. Of course, you don't need it real hard. So it should do good. There's a reason that you use it for every kind of spring, pretty much. Trade show. Where's this trade show? The trade show is at my local high school, and I don't want to disclose any further than that. Probably need the spring to be softer. Yeah, especially, is that like the spring that, what's the spring for? Is it like to return the, like to load the next cartridge or whatever? I don't I'm not too sharp on gun stuff, but what's the spring for? Because if it's going to be under like a fast, sharp shock, then you probably want it softer. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, that's why it's squeaking so much. Okay. It's not, no, it's not mechanically important. It's for retaining the front handguard on the two barrels. Okay. That's interesting. I'll maybe have to look up a picture of that because I'm not like picturing it in my head, you know? Of course, I've never seen a Belgian shotgun, so I don't know. But it sounds cool. Oh, this one's got more of an angle. Looks like, okay, I need to bring this in. I think I need to bring this in. Is that better? Okay, yeah, I think I see. How many left to do? All right, I've got one. I finished one yesterday. I filed one Alright, and this is the second one, which leaves, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go. So we'll be here a little bit. I'm hoping I can finish at least 5 of them, counting the 2 I'm already doing tonight. Alright, thank you, Tornado. I will go. Alright. See, I streamed Fortnite for a couple of hours and vertical shots only. Yeah. I don't know. Fortnite's probably not the best game for vertical, but if you just keep streaming, eventually it'll catch on. Alright, I've got the profile of the head cleaned up. Now we need to do the handle, the loop, and then clean off the faces. Oh shit. That's not good. This. What's going on? Alright, well, this one is going to have to go in a different pile because I don't know if y'all can see, but there's a crack going all the way around. This was one of the earlier ones I forged. So this is going to have to go in a pile that needs welding to shore up that connection because it's wiggling all around and it's going to break off if I don't do that. So let's move to another one. solution, couple tacks. Yeah, I've got just a little bitty. Got a little stick welder here. And it works. It works pretty good. It's not like the be all end all or anything. It's just like $100 on Amazon, but it fulfills all my needs. Alright. This needs to be going down. Okay. Yeah. It's just a convenient place to hold the angle grinder. And it's right there whenever I need it. And like I've got a couple of pegs up over on the other side of the shop where it's supposed to go. But this is where I always use it, right here at the vise. So I might as well have it right here. Okay, 16. Like that and that. No. There we go. Jesus Christ. My earmuffs for that. I think that's good. Files. Stream Prison Break. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Well, where can I change that stuff? I don't know if I can from here. Well, Next time I'm doing a filing stream, it will be called Prison Break. Just for you, Tornado. I think that'll look about right. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy having a conversation with someone. Actually, let me clean this up. Oh, wow. Jeez. This is a weird one. You see, off. But I didn't quite forge this one flat, which is disappointing. Maybe it was closer to the end and I was getting tired. Couple more hours. Yeah, I've only got like a half hour, 40 minutes maybe, so I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Who uses file on handcuffs anyways? You got keys for those. And then paper clips if you don't got keys. It's not perfect, but I think it's about as close as we're gonna get without spending multiple hours. Yeah. I had like, when I was a kid in like elementary school, I had like one of those little suitcase locks that I'd use to like lock up my backpack. And like you can, I figured out that like I can just make a key for it with a paper clip. It was great. Yeah, well, lockpicking lawyer is quite good. He is quite good. Half def from engine room tools. Good call there. Yeah, the one just that one pass was like, I don't know why that was so loud, but yeah, I think good call. I agree. Good call. High pitch grinding. Yeah, maybe a little bit. We had quite a few, not like tons and tons, but we had a few earlier. Maybe I need earmuffs for my phone. Gonna leave the stream up until my done. Thank you. Appreciate it. We probably got another. What time is it? It's 20 after 9, so maybe another 10, 20 minutes. We'll finish up this one, and then we'll maybe call it a day. Inside of this still seems a little sharp. think that's better. All right. I think we may call it quits here for today. I got these two Thor's Hammer pendants all filed out from just a rough forged blank. And then I got them all filed out, and I'll be doing more streams like this in the evenings, pretty much every day probably. So I hope to see y'all then, and have a good night.